Part of being able to reduce that management window is to understand what is normal and what is abnormal. If I understand what normal condition is, then I can spot abnormal condition. If I don't understand what normal is, I don't know what abnormal looks like. So what is normal condition? So a condition that occurs in a process when it's operating inside of its normal operating limits. Being able to describe what good looks like. So if I look at any process, I can understand what good looks like. If I understand what good looks like, then I know what bad looks like. If I don't understand what good looks like, then I have no idea what bad looks like. So abnormal condition, of course, is a condition that occurs when a process is operating outside its normal limits. To understand when an abnormal condition exists, let's understand what the normal condition. Think about your car. So as long as there's no lights on in the dash, then it's probably normal condition. The dash has no red lights, then it's normal condition. If I have a yellow light or a red light on my dash, such as the fuel's getting low, that's an abnormal condition. I need to take corrective action. I need to stop and get gas. Same thing in a company. We can understand what normal condition looks like, then we can spot abnormality. If we can't see the problem, we can't fix it. So this is all about giving visibility to being able to fix issues that are outside normal operating limits. How do we incorporate visual management? So visual management is a technique that allows us to communicate through sight without verbal communication. So I'm a huge proponent of visual management. If I can see normal, then I can obviously see abnormal. A good visual management system allows anyone in the organization to understand the current situation of the process. It uses visual aids to display the status of a process. If good visual management is in place, anybody can go into that area and determine if things are working correctly without asking questions. And a good visual management system, any person can identify the current situation as normal or abnormal.
Related to this topic, I wanted to share this visual management technique that some companies are using during this pandemic. So to show without verbal communication how I want people to treat me relative to contact, companies are using these colored wristbands. If you're wearing a colored wristband, you can understand how this person wants to relate to you relative to distance or contact. If I'm wearing a red wristband, then that means no contact with me and stay 6 feet apart. If I'm wearing a yellow wristband, then elbow only contact. And if I'm wearing a green wristband, then I'm willing to do handshake, but frequent hand washing is required. So this is a great visual management technique during this pandemic to communicate contact and how I want to be contacted using color-coded system. I can see if I'm wearing a red wristband and someone is within 6 feet of me, then I can see that as an abnormal condition. So this is a great example of how visual management is being used in some companies today to have communication without verbal communication, just visual management.